Okay, everyone. So we want to try to do a new playthrough this time around. So we're be playing the newly released Unicorn Overlord. So this is more of like a strategy RPG, I think, from my understanding. Uh, let's try to keep things as is for now, and then just do a new game. Yeah, this is completely blind. Don't even know what to expect yet. Streets of Cornea. Okay. Castle Grand. What's that? Is it fully voiced?
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornea's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive.
Hmm.
Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well.
Ring of the Unicorn.
Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are
It's
they coming for us?
Elaine.
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
I
Of
do.
course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Bar all access to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general reduced to little more than a base trader. You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmore. I wonder if you can say the same. Come everyone, we march this day for her majesty, is that Elenia? Okay, they grouped. Unit movement. Move the cursor with the left stick to select allied units and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elena's units and use the move command to make them march towards the Valmore's position. Okay. So this is Valmore. Valmore's unit. Okay, so then select Valmore's to move to them. Okay, so we go here. Okay, it's a minute. Okay, so we selected him. Why does that work? System. overview. That's how it is. Select him. Oh,
Destiny
select her.
awaits.
Sorry, first. So move. So we move. Then we move to Valmore's units. Yes, engage in battle
Make
then.
haste.
Oof. Okay. So from here, engage the targets in battle, organize extra information, equipment, and tactics. Okay, let's do the battle first and see how it goes. So, unit details. So press X. Okay, so we want to know what do they have yet. Okay. Okay, I don't know anything about how the loads out yet, so we'll try to figure it out. We go back, then press battle. Oof,
Brace
that's
yourself.
so nice.
I trust you.
Witness the royal blade.
Oh, is it auto? Is it auto attacks?
I shall protect you. Behold my might. Does this suit you?
This is just a demo because of this.
Observe.
How's this?
Wipe
Shall
them.
never cave.
Engage in battle, of course.
On your guard.
I am your shield.
Ooh.
I trust
Critical,
you.
but it's one.
Ah,
You'll see no harm. I am your shield. We shall see our duty through. Does this suit you? Enjoy this.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
Give them nothing.
Rule of protection.
My magic is yours.
I know, I'm not sure I enabled something. I did disable something.
Victory is ours.
Okay. Go straight then. This is where the text is. Grand Korean Castle Sound. Ooh.
Caesar.
The sound makes everything, right? Because even like the small things of those things,
Enlighten
you
me,
feel the weight
Valmor.
of it.
To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
That's a fight.
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further.
All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Okay.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion. And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation.
Liberation.
Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. Ten years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
Years. So like 20 something, probably. The unicorn ring.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Base escape. Okay.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a
Oh,
good
the
hit
art
in,
style.
I'll give you that.
It's like painted.
There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornia are suffering, Lex, crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The Earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral.
Hardwick.
And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Okay.
Understood, sir!
It seems like they know that. What's his name again? Elaine?
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine?
No.
How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show.
Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Hey, not us, Scarlet.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you best get to praying.
She's fast.
Not as fast as...
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
So,
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We'd best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
unicorn ring.
A ring?
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
So intriguing. What's with the unicorn stuff? Battle stages. Battle stages are the fields of combat where allied and enemies units wage war in real time. Okay, real time. Each battle stage has a victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Okay. Deploying units. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post with L with the left stick, then give Elaine's units the order to deploy. Okay. Stage start. Cool. So from here, select. Choose deploy. Spend valor points to deploy a unit. Okay, press A. And choose Elaine's unit. Okay. And then select. And we choose select. Oh, we choose from where we can deploy them, right? So press A.
They will be ours.
Cool. That's nice. Deploying unit consumes 1 valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left screen, left of the screen. Okay. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Okay. Elaine. Look, they've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as swiftly as possible. Submit. Is there skip the cutscene? No. Select Elaine's unit with L, then move to the enemy. Okay.
The time is at hand.
Move, then choose the enemy. And battle.
To me.
Okay, that's the battle menu. When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battles, like battle once you've finished preparing for the enemy. Okay. We choose organize first, I think. So we have 2 only, Scarlet and Christus. She's a priestess, okay. That's still a lot to okay so far. Load out. Let's do the basics first. Let's do that. Leader effect. Gain more valor points when defeating an enemy. Okay. Ah, okay. So only if they are the leader, then they got that effect. Okay, understood. And the enemy. How do we see the enemy details? No, just the view. Okay, to the left. Same thing. Okay, fine. Okay, so the layouts like that, left to left. So it's a battle plays out automatically according to various predetermined rules. Okay. First combatant's initiative determines their turn order within the battle. When a combatant turns arrive, they will use one of their active skills. Okay. Commands will take turns using active skills in order according to their initiatives. Okay. After we continue, the all commands run out of 8. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. Okay. When you attack, forcing him to protect himself. TP points. Okay. Next, count quick heals triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally. Okay, so it looks like that a healer will always heal.
Easy now.
Okay, it doesn't skip his turn. First, finally, the enemy's parting blow will skill triggers at the end of the battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated.
We march on.
But oh, okay, we won. But if neither unit is defeated in the battle, the side with the lower percentage HP is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and entering a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. Okay. If the unit is defeated in the battle, the side with a lower percentage of HP remaining is the loser. Cool. We almost have them, just one more push. Okay. Is there a save first? Let's do a quick save. Yeah. Save the prologue. Yes, please. Let's do a check of the library a bit later, and then we try to continue. So, press A, move, select.
The path is set.
Engaging a unit will grant the attacking a unit a first strike. A unit executing first strike will always act first, regardless of initiative. Okay. And you're dead.
A fine job.
There you go. That's good.
Victory grows ever closer.
Good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Garrisoning a unit in the town, fort, or other facilities will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Okay. So if we go here, select it first.
Time is at hand.
Move. We select here. Garrison.
Tis ours now.
Okay, gives it 2 valor points. Liberating vessels will replenish your valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additional facilities that have been liberated will serve as a basis from which allied units can be deployed. So it's like, what's the Game Boy game? Advance Wars, right? Sorry about that, they caught me off guard there. But don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more though. Here, let me scout ahead and make up for it. Unit movement 2. Unit can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Select the next unit, then move into the marked location. Okay.
I'm up.
Come on, Lex, move here.
You got it. All done.
That's what I was hoping for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of.
Sure thing.
To the enemy itself, okay? He's only 1. Level 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, what's his organized thing? He has a warding slash. Okay, and an arrow cover. So this is the, how do I know it's a passive? This is an action. Counters an ally. Okay, so that most likely the passive one, right? Ah, okay. Active, passive skill. There we go. And provoke. Okay. See how it goes. Engage. Hey, why did we get first? Oh yeah, they attacked. Did I? Did they?
Damn it.
Lose. I did it the first strike. Damn, might have gotten too eager there. Lex. No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Different units have different degrees of mobility. The higher the stat is, the quicker they'll move through the battle stage. Things remind movement is okay. It's all its members, right? So we need to deploy them. So A select and deploy. And then we then choose Yosef's unit. Let's place him somewhere there.
In service of the royal family. Awaiting your command.
Do we join him?
As you wish.
I'm your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. When 2 allies are in close quarter, one can swap with for the other. Press LR to have Josephine swap in for Lex. Okay.
It's not looking great.
Come. I shall hold nothing.
It's not looking
So
great.
for here they have 9
Gaze
damage, but
upon the face
this
of
is the
your
one with full
demise.
damage. Okay. Nice. Yeah, also.
Hold fast.
1 damage.
I have you.
Nothing happened. It's like nothing happened.
For the liberation.
Are you alright? Somehow, yeah, sorry for making you worry. You know it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine should perk you up again. Okay. When combat's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combats. Okay, so at least there's no like Phoenix down needed. Select the items options from the units action menu to use an item. So we just do deselect, and then choose items, and then the healing tonic. Cool. Phew, I did that. Zoe, perhaps you'd better be started watching after next event. Yeah, Fear is a bit of a liability on his own. Very much agree. Or messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on. Ugh. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let's hurry on to the harbor. Or enemies. My word, but that's Hadric. Hina used the sand as a stalwart, pillars of Cornea's defense, or might have possibly have changed them. Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. Combat is our only path forward. Indeed, riding this land of the enemy must be our first priority, no matter who that enemy may be. The time limit expires. Defeat Hadric. But move the cursor while holding A to select multiple units. And give all the same order at once. Just selecting the side unit, release 8 into the session. Okay. Ordering it to move or press. Okay. So we hold. Hold A hold. Okay, select multiple. Okay. And then to the chosen. Yeah, let's go straight to him. Battle. And then we untoss. Oof. I forgot he's faster. No, 1 damage to us. Yeah, let's engage that.
Stand true.
Can we combine units? Maybe not yet.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Okay, and pause.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Fine. Like he can handle it.
I have you. Glory to the liberate. A trivial undertaking.
Maybe we then change the priority. Okay.
Onward.
Go there first. Should be able to like sink them into one, right?
I fight in me yet. I've not chosen my grave yet.
This is like a 2, 31, 21, 22. So
I'll not fail you.
Move here for a moment.
By your word.
Move here.
The path is set.
I'm up.
Move somewhere there.
You got it.
I have arrived.
I've arrived.
Ooh.
I shall hold nothing back.
So 26 damage to that.
Face me.
Come.
Your villainy ends here.
Let's do that first. 2 damage to us, right?
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
Demise.
Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it.
Ooh.
Let me.
Good.
Such firmness and my weapons barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me alone. Hold ZR to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Okay. Fast forward can be used both in stages during the battles, and if the game is paused, fast forwarding automatically resumes it. Okay. So that means we do the fighting.
Onward. You face me.
4 damage.
I shall hold nothing back.
And this kills him. This kills.
I fail to understand, Holdrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself.
Stand true! Glory to the liberation! A trivial undertaking.
Leave the harbor. Okay. Stage clear. Completion bonus, time bonus, okay, liberation bonus, so integrated combat bonus, unit detail 6, renown bonus, renown rank E, advance, war funds, okay, so we have money, we get honor, and we get renown, okay, so
what foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Holdrick.
hold
How
it.
many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Holdrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond
Plot
of
twist.
loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
Plot twist.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, All the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands.
Okay.
It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Makes sense. Somewhat.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Sworn.
I'm here.
And how does Hodrick fare?
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive.
Okay.
Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arms. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this.
Yeah, that's the
Yet our
easy out,
liberation is
actually.
still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. to reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can, as is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Yes. Second even? Yes. Like that. Simple. Select your difficulty. Let's do normal. Let's do normal. Just want to have fun. Call to action. So once we have a like proper set,
Why have you
maybe.
stopped?
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
Chloe! I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know. Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
I leave the rest of your capable band. I'll earn my keep. I'll win. Whoa, straight to the hornet's nest, huh? Gotta do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Corny. I ask to stand aside for your return, Prince. Sorry, kid, I can't do that. Just following orders from the guy paying the coin. Now we have no hope of overcoming such numbers. Oof. With us, everyone. I beg you.
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renault?
Road east. Faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We went after Renault. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we're able.
Okay, so for that, furthest over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, Your Highness, and the region will not know peace until we can claim it as our own. House Carl. House Carls are excellent attackers who can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. Okay. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If anyone runs it, we'll have nowhere left to run. Then we defend at any cost and proceed forward with extreme caution. The Rishon's command post is captured. Defeat Alwyn, okay. Stage start. Oh, wait, pause it! Once. Okay, so a lot of things to go through there. Let's do some quick overview first, maybe. So, unit overview. Unit information. On the screen, you can add, swap, and remove members of a given unit. Okay. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Each character has a set of classes that determines their combat affinities, as well as the weapons and skills they're able to use. Okay. Listen, yes. Such information would prove quite valuable, yes. Please go on. As you wish, my prince. Begin with cavalry classes such as mine are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. Okay. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages with swiftly due to their high mobility. Okay. Remember, Your Highness, that danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Okay. Hoplites. Boasting great shields, armors, and high physical defense, hoplites are stout warriors excel at protecting your allies, so much he is weak against magic. Defending is not only the way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thief. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations as samples of how you may wish to deploy. Lord and Knight. The Lord in front row will bear the brunt of the enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts the enemy infantry. Okay. Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of the enemy attacks, and the Lord would heal when he uses Lean Edge. Okay. Lord and the Thief. Thief in the front will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense. Thank you, everyone. I'm trying to keep this in mind when planning our formation. Okay. Okay, go back. Character lists. Abducted, Lex, Joseph, Clive, okay, so we have two. Maybe we can separate them a little bit later. Stage, okay. Library. Game tips. Oof. Do we do this one by one for everything? We already did that. Want to save? Yes. Okay, the flow of battle, we already did that. If we just please try to do that. We did this. First strikes. Waiting. What is waiting? Yeah, let's just clear that. System. Nothing else. And then restart. Okay. So I guess let's do a quick save here because we're running long already. Almost 1 hour now. And then we'll continue the the call to action stage next session. Yeah, bye.